Hello everyone, Happy New Year! This is Monday, the 4th of January 2016, and we're kicking off our Monday streams again, which we will be doing every Monday as often as we can. We are already in the server, and today, following up the previous year's format, is 1 versus 1s on all the good maps that we can find. So yes, welcome everyone. I hope you had a good holiday, and are you ready for work, school, whatever you are doing? And we will continue where we left off. Tonight we do have a couple of players with us already, so let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's get on with it. Okay, so all right. Okay, so we have Hai versus Mamukium from United Kingdom. Don't know who it is. Also, if you are listening, you want to go on to Mumble, I will be on there. If you want to keep me with some company. Oh, and there we go. So it's just me as a spectator then. Fine. This is the dual vegetation. A 1 versus 1 render from the original vegetation, and it has been, let's see, you can't win without black colors. Yes, so yeah, it was meant to be used with the tournament that we played the finals, 5 versus Muerto, but this map for some reason among 2 other maps in the map pool unfortunately crashed. Or something happened with it. But yeah, that happens. Now it's working nicely. I've uploaded all the maps to the resource site again, so we should not have that problem anymore. We did have a comment by Mamukium. Said you can't win without the black color. So you see High right here is a dark blue, and the reason he said that is because with this new release, which we haven't talked about yet, you cannot pick the black color or white color, or you couldn't before either, but Hai and a couple of other players went into some sort of profile file on the computer, and they could manually change their color, so they did get to use their very familiar colors for their faction, or their player rather. So yeah, so Hai versus unknown Mamukium. He's unknown to me, unless he's playing under another name. We'll see. He's playing as Germany to the right side, and to the left we do have Hai. He's playing as Russia. Russia versus Germany. And yeah, we could talk a lot about this release. There are quite a few great changes, which I really like. Making certain units and factions playable as opposed to before. So that's really exciting. Let's see, Germany. No faction specific change to this, but on Russia the shock troopers has been nerfed from 100 HP to 60. It's a significant nerf, but they are still usable. I have played some games with Russia lately in the holidays, and in the late game it's a good unit to blend into your army. To blend in, not as a sort of like a mass, well, it can work as mass infantry army as well, just pure shock troopers for some weird games, but they function better in a group of infantry or army in general. So yes, alright, let's see then. Mamukium open up with the 2 ore refinery first to get to his 2 spots right away, and then followed up with the war factory, which will be producing a light tank. Will be have a ore refinery block, maybe. High on the other hand, with the ore refinery, went straight into the war factory and then straight into Redodome and airfield, which is very specific to rush out a airfield. Ooh, that Tesla coil might have been better placed towards the ore refinery. because this light tank here might just block the only ore refinery that High has. Ah! Well, never mind then. The light tank just came straight to the middle. So, no luck there. And that means that this rush towards... this is going to be what? A rush towards Tesla tanks? I think so. And we haven't talked about that yet. The Tesla tank has been significantly improved. What you can do now, the Tesla tank can fire while moving. It doesn't have to turn around to face the enemy and then fire the Tesla shot. It can just drive by the Tesla shots, and it's really nice unit. It's still very expensive. I think it's 1350, so it's 200 more than the heavy tank, the Soviet heavy tank. So it's expensive. It does have some armor. So, but if you want to use it, you should keep it in mind. So let's see then the MCV before anything tanky from Mamusium, and yeah, High is probably going to get out a lot of tanks then. Is it? Is this? Yeah, that's a Tesla tank. No MCV for him yet, so it does have the tech center. So this tech route that High went for is really expensive, but he has been left alone. And so he does have like his 6 harvesters, yes, and will just bring with his harvesters once he is expanding. Does he see this base? Well, he did see the ore truck, I believe, and now there it is. He could... Let's see then. Well, it doesn't really have this army to finish off anything. But he could just stay around and try to just harass whatever, because all of these outranges everything that Mamusium has for the time being. So he's going to probably go in here and do some damage. He does have... Oh, MiGs now! Wow! Don't see that much often. MiGs hasn't been changed, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure they haven't. But they are pretty good nevertheless. They are expensive, 2,200, but a couple of these will take out ore trucks quickly. And these ore trucks are pretty damn important. MiGs can easily pick off MiGs. Ore trucks, rather. And it can be very valuable, but keep in mind they are expensive. You have to micro them a lot. And look at this, see, you can just back off with the Tesla tanks and it's just fire upon the target. 3 Tesla tanks now, it's just going to continue building these. I really like to see this. So this expansion from Mamusium hasn't really been utilized just yet. There's the radar dome for Mamusium. I guess the pad is in order. Oh, it was already there. It's going to need them. He already High already has some mobile flags, so he's going to be very safe with this Tesla tank. Doesn't really build anything else. This is like pure high-tech army from High. I really like to see this. Okay, now see, now we can just back off, and they will still fire. Look at this. It's really nice. And as you can see, they still have a good amount of armor. So so these can just move back and forth, take a couple of shots, and then kill all the kill whatever they want. Look at this. This is awesome. And keeping his air units alive as well. Wow, Mr. High is showing off his high-tech abilities. Also has a nuke and the Iron Curtain up. Just it's the power plant to power everything. Very expensive tech route here, and he's been getting away with it because Mamusium hasn't built any army whatsoever. He's taking up the tech center. He's behind in tech, so what he's essentially doing is sort of competing with High on the same type of gameplay. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's repairing his Tesla tanks. Wow, this is amazing. So Mamusium is going to have a big problem competing with High because they went the same strategy, and High is just way ahead in this. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7 Tesla tanks. Excuse me. So I gotta drink a little bit of water. So yeah, what can you do to stop the Tesla tanks? Well, you can build Hinds, But Heinz are very slow. Test tanks will just outrun it. And he does have a couple of flak trucks in case this is happening. Here he goes. Let's see. See? They have a lot of armor. Tesla tanks, man. I haven't really played with them. I played with them in the playtest and I really liked them. But I sort of didn't get away from my own strategy or my own gameplay, so to say. I didn't divert too much of it to fully utilize this. Not like this. Taking up to tech center. Of course, it is a risky build that I did, but as we saw, Museum did not really do any attacks. Wow, these MiGs are so valuable. They're just going to pick off ore trucks, whatever they do. They of course have a 12 ranged view range, which is awesome, and they're of course the fastest unit in the game. Look at this. I think these will take out one. Oh, and the Iron Curtain as well. Wow. Yeah. So these flak-trucks will just sort of tank damage while these Tesla tanks just do the damage. Amazing. Let's zoom in on the battlefield. I'm trying to drink my water and cast this game at the same time. Alright. So, yeah. The clock is ticking. Well, there is a chronospear here for, god damn it, Mamu. Just call him Mamu from now on. Mamu does not have a nuke, which means the clock is ticking. It's still, even though high is not black, I can still not see the timer correctly, but it is 5:30, something like that. So it does have 5 minutes to sort of figure something out. Is this the second ore truck he will try to take out? Let's see. Still have, let's see, 5 ore trucks. It's okay, it's not amazing, but he does have the middle for now. Look at this. Look at this. And now he's just going to back off and let the Tesla coil. The Tesla coil can also tank as well, so he will just lose a lot of units here. He'll attack the Tesla coil with 1 rocket infantry. Look at this. This is a wall of Tesla coils, basically. Who was it that he they posted on the forums and had a suggestion about the Tesla tank could actually deploy and become stationary? I don't remember who it was, but it looks really awesome. That would probably be OP, but it would be awesome nevertheless. I think we can do with the very mobile Tesla tank for now. High is not expanding. He is not really. He is very content about what is. Oh, excuse me. Never mind. Well, he's not expanding safely. He's sort of like forward expanding to this position, just trying to harass Museum, and he's doing a good job. He's really draining the funding from Museum, and Museum will just straight up lose this base. I don't see any way he will not lose it. He should just pull back his ore trucks. If he doesn't, they will die too very quickly. If I... okay, that's a nice idea. I think. Well, the thing is, the Tesla tank has. Look, they have so much armor. Just pull back the injured one. Even the MiG comes in to help, and he lost no Tesla tanks. He just lost. Unfortunately for him, he just lost. Lost 3 hit medium tanks in that attempt. I understand he needs to do something, but he might have considered just trying to get into his opponent's base. Well, he can't see nothing, but maybe just gamble, I guess. At this point, he needed to gamble to take out the nuke of High, because yeah, just as High, Museum now has only this single base, 1 nuke in here. The thing is, this nuke silo is not very well placed, because when the nuke of High, oh geez, how many MiGs was that? 6 MiGs. When the nuke is firing, it's going to destroy the construction yard and the missile silo. And I guess High knows about everything. What? Wow, High has been Like, yeah, does he have the GPS? No, he has just been scouting with his mix. So he got almost the entire map here. And his nuke is coming in 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and I believe that the game will be over then. I don't see any comeback here from Mamusium. He doesn't really have anything going for him. He does have... Hai has completely surrounded him. And I will just stick in his nose. Ooh! The artillery actually does some decent damage against the Tesla tank. It's good to know. Just one airstrip for Hai, so he's just going to produce the mix. I don't think he's going to rearm his mix anytime soon. Oh, this is what he needed. That Tesla coil was just in range and killed the Tanya. I didn't even see it, that one. That was actually the first Tesla coil in the game. I think, yeah, that was the Tesla coil who stopped the light tank from blocking the ore refinery, which would have tipped the game way in Mamusium's favor. And the same Tesla coil also took down the Tanya. Good job, Tesla coil. So yeah, we're just watching the end game here. Quickly running in 30 seconds. No, wait, 55 seconds left. Mamusium will have the GPS satellite up before the nuke comes. so he can see how far behind he is. So he already knows, I'm pretty sure. He knows about this base. He knows that he does have a small army, but Hai does have like, what, 15 Tesla tanks. There's the GG. Yeah, he doesn't really need to wait. I'm not sure he's going to wait for the nuke. Maybe he will, just to see the nuke. For your own sake. Yeah, it's moving out his army, but as you can see, they're building mix here, and look, his army is not even reacting. He knows that the game is over. So yeah, and the mix of sort of like just patrolling this army. Look at, yeah, he just sort of like forgets how nice the view range are of the mix. They are 12, just like the longbow. And also when it's sort of like goes around like this, it sort of like increases the view range, so you can sort of like patrol a bigger view area compared to the longbow. There it goes. Even the Tesla tanks comes in with the iron curtain to sort of prevent them from taking damage from the nuke, and it just wants to clean everything up. Really nice game by Hai. I love watching him play. He's completely unpredictable. I'm pretty sure that Mamusium, when I'm thinking about it, these things are pita. I don't know enough English to know what that means, unfortunately. But what I was going to say that Mamusium, I'm pretty sure that he knows Hai. He knows that he wanted to use the black color before the before this release. And I'm pretty sure he was banking on Hai going for an early attack. You did see the light tank early on. You did see Mesonom built a couple of infantry to sort of like guard his spots, but Hai did nothing. Hai just built a war factory, Radodome. He built his tech center before his second ore refinery, and preventing that light tank from coming in early on. Made him get away with this awesome strategy. Very nice indeed. Pita, pain in the ass. Thank you, Starkozin. Thank you very much.
Battle control.
It's Pita. Pain in the ass. Let's create another one. Just right away. Very nice game. Maybe Mesonom wants the rematch. Let's find out. Let's wait around a bit. Ooh, music. I forgot. Let's see. Ooh, the mysterious voice rhythm 2. Let's keep playing that. I could also put on explored map. Amhol, you're saying laughing my ass off 5 kills. I did not even see that. Was that? Yeah, that had to be. Of course, it had to be Meso something, Musa, whatever, because he was completely contained by Hai all through the game. Hai was just microing Tesla tanks. Like, what did he actually lose? I remember him losing one Tesla tank when he approached the base, the main base. Pretty damn good. Hey, Gatekeeper. Did I miss much? You did miss a very, very nice game by Hai. You know what? Let's just show off what actually happened the first minute, because I thought that was pretty awesome. So it's the dual vegetation. We do have Hai to the left, and we do have Mamusium, which I could never remember to say. Yeah, Hai is building dogs, and here's his first refinery. Nothing special about that. Okay, he's saying, I'm sure you'll win in the early game. Let's fast forward. Mamusium is building up to his... Yeah, Mamusium probably doesn't know the map completely. But anyway, getting his second refinery, war factory. What does Hai do? He's building war factory straight into Radar Dome. I'm thinking, oh, okay, Radar Dome tech. Well, that's pretty unusual. He's building his airfield, and now it's the time for his ore refinery, right? No, it's the Soviet Tech Center. Like, ah, okay, yeah, he's playing as Russia, so he's going to go Tesla tanks. And there's the second ore refinery, and out comes the Tesla tank. So Hai did, like, he didn't lose units at all. He's just microing them, and he built this service depot just to sort of repair all these Tesla tanks, because Hai did not really expand until the later game. Look at this. Even mix in this point of view. We are 540 into the game. We do have mixed test tanks. And I think this will be a nuke. Right here. Right? Is this a nuke? It's pretty crazy. So Hai got away. We didn't see the light tank coming in from Mamusium, because that came in very early, and Hai was building the Tesla coil there. There's the nuke. And I was asking, like, why didn't he build a Tesla coil by his ore refinery? Well, it didn't matter. The light tank come through the middle and was completely shut down. Had that not happened, this light tank could have gotten into the ore refinery. This is pretty early in the game, right? And he was Hai was busy building airfields or the tech center. If that light tank would come in there, then that would be game over. Ah, Amhol, Mr. Amhol. You are Mamusium. Didn't know how to counter them. Too much range and they attack on retreat. Yeah! Look at this. It's pretty. They're pretty amazing, and they do have quite a bit of armor as well. I really like to see this in works. How to counter them? Well, as I said, if you would have gotten your light tank in there, then that would put the game way in your favor. That didn't happen. What else could you do? I don't know. You do have 4 medium tanks, so you did build an army, but there's no infantry here. But it's a good question. Like, even if you did have a blob of infantry together with your tanks, it could still be a problem. I don't know, really. I don't really have the timings right in my brain. Should have gone arties earlier. Yes, I did see the arty actually firing in from the base. It took like at least 40% of the HP of the Tesla tank, and that is it's way more than anything else, obviously. Even the turret doesn't really do good damage. So look at this. That's actually very little damage done to the Tesla tank from the turret. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. The early Tesla tank was really frail, I think. Gatekeeper. Arty doesn't work against Tesla tanks. The Tesla tank is very fast, and in this case it was working together with flak trucks, so yeah, you probably had to have like a bunch of arties firing into the Tesla tanks, and you would need a hind and artillery. At least you would keep the Tesla tank from attacking. But at this point, Hai does have the Iron Curtain, but this is like later in the game. Hai did also sort of like take up immediately. Hai didn't build one. He built dogs, but they didn't build like infantry at all. So that kind of tells you what I was banking on. But it is a risky build, given that if you go immediate army, I believe you built. I believe Mamusum, you built the construction yard first, which is something I very rarely do it, but it's a viable strategy. I just prefer to get up a army before my expansion, and then see if I can attack the player. If not, then take my expansion and then maybe prevent an expansion from the opponent. Now, how is this game was pretty damn interesting.
Battle control.
I really liked it.